Hello students, welcome to a new lesson. In this lesson we'll be working on scientific notation. To express a number in a standard scientific notation, we need to write it in this form, a times 10 to the power of n, where a is a positive number that is greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10, and n is an integer. Let's remember together the integer powers of 10. 10 to the power of 2 is 100, 10 to the power of 3 is 1000, 10 to the power of 4 is 10,000. As you can see that the power of 10 is the number of zeros that you will see in the result. So 10 to the power of 6 is 1 and 6 zeros, which is a million. Let's now remember the negative integer powers of 10. 10 to the power of negative 1 is one number after decimal, so it's 0.1. 10 to the power of negative 2 is two numbers after decimal, so it's 0.01. And so on. 10 to the power of negative 4 is 0.0001, with 10 to the power of negative 6 is 0.50 and then 1. Let's now go to exercise number 1. In exercise number 1, the question is asking us to express each number in the standard form. Question 1, we're going to write the numbers without the zeros. We always place the decimal after the first number. So if the decimal is here, and we're going to see how many places to the right that we're going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's times 10 to the power of 9. Next one, question 2, the 600,000. Just write the digits that you have without zeros, 6. The decimal point is after the first one. Count how many numbers, how many places will you go to the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's times 10 to the power of 5. Question 3, the same thing. We're going to write the numbers that we have without the zeros. So we put the decimal point after the first number. So if you put the decimal point in here, check how many numbers at right are you going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 10 to the power of 7. Half a million, you know that half a million is 500,000, which is 5 times 10 to the power of, how many zeros are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 to the power of 5. Let's now go to exercise number 2. In this exercise, we're doing the same thing. So we're going to write the numbers without zeros. So it's 34 times 10 to the power of something. So if you put the decimal point in here, which is here, we're going to go left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you go left, it's to the power of negative and then 5. Same thing for question 2. We write the numbers 125. We place the decimal in here, which will be in here. And then we go left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So times 10 to the power of negative 4. Question 3, it's 765. We always place the decimal after the first digit. So it's in here. If you go left, 1, 2, 3. So we're going left 3 places. So to the power of negative 3. Question 4, 899. We place always the decimal after the first one. We're going to move left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places. So times 10 to the power of negative 6. Exercise number 3. How can we expand to write the expression in the standard form? Question 1. it's 68, and then we write 5 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question 2, we write the numbers 75, and then we move 6 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we're going to write 2 zeros. Question 3, we write the numbers we have 6, 4, 5, 7, and then since this is a negative 3, we're going to move to the left. 1, 2, 3. So the decimal point will be before the 6. So it's 0.6457. Here we write the numbers, which is 7, and move the decimal point 2 places to the left. 1, 2. So it will be here. So we're going to add another 0. So it's 0.000007. In exercise number 4, the question wants me to find the value of n. Let's go and check this exercise. In question 1, 350,000 is 3.5 times 10 to the power of what? It's 3.5. So the decimal is here. So we go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's times 10 to the power of 5. Then n equals 5. This one in question 2, it's 2.37. The decimal is here. You're moving to the left, so it's negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 10 to the power of negative 5. Then n is the power which is negative 5. Question 3, if you get 0.004 to the power of 2, it's 0. The double spaces of the zeros, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 squared is 16. How can we write this in the scientific notation? It's 1.6 times 10 to the power of negative. We go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's negative 5. Again, the end here is the power which is negative 5. Exercise number 5. How can we express each of the following in the standard form? If we multiply 0.2 times 2.5, the result is half times 10 to the power of, we here add the powers, so 10 to the power of 7, which will be 5 and then 6 zeros. If you multiply 4.2 times 3, this will be 12.6 times 10 to the power of 7. But this number is bigger than the 10, so it will be 1.26 multiplied by 10 to the power of 8. If you want to expand this, it will be 126, and then we put 6 zeros. Question number 3. If you multiply 3.2 times 1.6, the result is 5.12. And then when we multiply, we add the powers, it's 10 to the power of 7. If you want to expand this, it would be 512, and then we move for 5 zeros. Let's now go to the evaluation part. Dear students, as I always remind you, when you see the questions, pause the video, try to answer the questions yourself, then play the video again to check the answers. Choose the correct answers from those given questions. 3.04 multiplied by 10 to the power of 7. Yes, we're going to move 7 places to the right, so it will be 304 and then 5 zeros. So the right answer is choice C. Question 2. 2.37 multiplied by 10 to the power of negative 4. As long as the power is negative, we'll go to the left, 4 places to the left, so it will be 0.000237. So the right answer is choice B. Question 3. If 0.00079 is 7.9 times 10 to the power of what? In this question, you can see that it's 7.9 times 10 to the power of, it's here, we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, so 10 to the power of negative 4. So A is 10 to the power of negative 4, so the right answer is choice C. Here, if you're going to go left 5 places, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's 5.03. Question 5. If the thickness of a sheet of paper is 0.012 centimeters, then a ream of 400 sheets is of what height? So we're going to multiply the 400 times the 0.012, then the result is 4.8. To write it in scientific notation, it's 4.8 times 10 to the power of 0. So the right answer here is choice C. By solving the evaluation part, we came to the end of our session. Thank you very much and wishing you best of luck.